I have a story about it's actually fucking funny looking back on it, but at the time I was actually like so upset.
You
So I
stole
was
your
like talking
girl?
to this girl while I was in Korean boot camp in season 2. We were actually playing in LCK. And
Yeah.
I was talking to this girl online, and she seemed pretty interested. And we were gonna
Was
go
it
meet up
Yuri?
at IPL in Vegas. So IPL is coming up. I've been talking to her every single day. We'll like do Skype calls and shit. Like she'll go on the way back home from like university. She'll like call me and like we'll be doing like just like normal shit, normal like cutesy shit. And then IPL comes around, right? It's about to come up, and I'm like telling her, oh, like, do you want me to pay for your plane ticket to come over to Vegas? And she's like, "Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna come. Uh like I'm not sure if I can." But then last minute she says, "Actually, I am coming." And St. Vicious is paying for my plane ticket. And I was like, "Okay, that's weird because Saint's, like he's a pretty thirsty guy. Like I don't know what's going on here." And then when we get to the event, right? So Saint's literally my jungler at this event, right? And I'm telling him like, dude, I've been talking to this girl for like months. I'm like, I think I like her. And then Saint's like, yeah, well, we'll just let her choose. And obviously the story ends with like she she
Oh
she spends
god.
the whole event in Saint's room, okay?
Oh
And I'm like
god.
pretty bummed out about it. Um,
Wow,
What
so
the
that's kind
so
of
then
fuck?
fucked
fast
up.
forward. Oh, go ahead.
There
Huh?
you
I just
go.
said that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was pretty fucked. So I was like, okay, I don't really like Saint, but like to be honest, I can't really hold it against him because I feel like we've kind of like both got played by this girl, like because she wasn't like really very
Yeah.
honest with either of us. Like she wasn't telling either of us like which player she was like talking to. So I was like, okay, whatever, blows. And then the weirdest shit happened, which is like 5 years later, she messages me. This is like legit. I think I might be on TSM. I'm probably on TSM. She messages. Oh, I was dating Leena. So this is like literally like 7, 8, like no, 9 years later, some shit like that. Um, she messages me and she asks me if I want to come to New York and do cocaine with her. It was so
Uh,
fucking random.
oh.
I
Did you
was
do
like,
it?
what the fuck? Like, I don't even really remember you. Like, it's
Yikes.
so random.
Was Lena okay with it?
Yeah. So I mean, the cocaine was incredible, but
That's a fucking
holy
wild
shit.
one, to be honest.
Like what that told me is that her life like fucking fell apart, honestly.
Yeah.
That's karma, baby.
Basically inviting a stranger to do drugs.
No, yeah. Dude, that was weird. Ah, funny shit, funny shit. I feel like so many teams get super fucking uncomfortable when it's like just anything to do with two players liking the same girl.
I mean, there's that one with fucking what's the team? Was it Energy? I think it was Energy.
Oh, please don't, dude. I don't think we should get into these stories because they're so bad. Like they're so bad. But yeah, I do know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
There's one on like probably most teams, to be honest. No, you can't, guys.
I don't know about most teams, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell that story.
oh, there was one with fucking Ray as well. That one fucked him up. I don't remember who the girl was and who the other dude was, but
I know a little something about that one.
yeah, I don't really remember, but
There were a
You know,
couple other
I'm
dudes with
gonna
that
draw the
one.
line at telling other people's personal heartbreak stories about girls.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was literally the only time. Honestly, it was so insignificant to me. Like I was like bummed out for a weekend, but it's not one of those things where I was like, oh man, what could have been? Because like looking back, there was a lot of red flags, anyways.
you think Saint washed the sheets after?
Well, he didn't do them in someone else's bed, so
At least he had some fucking manners.
yeah, I think it's super weird that you used Meteos' bed, man. Why didn't you use your own?
uh,
He just really liked how mine felt.
no, fucking. Do you know our layout of that that house?
No, I don't.
So there was 3 rooms. Balls and High were in one of the downstairs ones. Me, Lemon, and Alex Penn were upstairs, like in some big room. We were just all in like a tiny little single bed next to each other. And then Meteos had a single room
Loft.
downstairs. So
Okay,
Meteos
so you needed
had the
privacy.
only single room, yeah.
the superstar jungler getting the
And-
only room. How much do you cry to the teammates that you need your own room?
And he wasn't
get
home. He wasn't there.
I don't remember how that happened. I don't remember
What,
like demanding a single room. I just ended up in there.
Dude, on CLG, we did it by drawing straws. Like one straw was the short straw or whatever, and like I got the short straw, so I literally slept in the closet.
Well, Sneaky
Same.
eventually moved to the closet because he got like a girlfriend who he needed to like Skype call with during scrims.
Wait, what?
That shit was the funniest conversation. I just look over, I see like Sneaky's fucking girlfriend like face on his monitor during his scrim, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
So it was, she wanted to watch our scrims because she was curious. So I was like, oh yeah, sure. And so I just like I had her up on Skype and she was just watching the games. Like I wasn't talking to her, but it looks fucking weird from the outside.
bro.
I mean, even that is weird, but like I didn't think it was weird until they like called me out. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe not.
bro, this reminds me of Dexter, who would legit alt tab and Skype his girlfriend during scrims, and then he would say, "What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm just walking between the cams."
Yeah.
And shot.
He's legit messaging her while jungling.
No, dude, like, you know, you're talking about like fudge with girls. Like, when you're young, you're just actually just fucking stupid.
Yeah. I think like it'd be hard to find a pro player who didn't do some dumb shit with girls.
Fuck, man.
I mean, that's like one of the risks that I feel like teams don't consider when you pick up a young player. Is like most of these players, like what drives a young player to get good at the game is because they're trying to get laid. You know, like it's the only thing. Like you straight up tap into your like your instincts, your biological needs as a human being. You're like, fuck, I have to be good at League, or I'll never touch a girl in my life. And then you get good, and then the girls are there, and you're like, fuck, job done, man. Like,
we did.
I'm gonna reap the rewards. Why'd I grind all this shit if I ain't getting none?
What is even the point in all this? Like, I fucking the carrot on a stick. I got the carrot.
Yeah. And then a lot of players fizzle out there. A lot of players can't bounce back from that.
Fucking funny, bro.
That's like it sounds troll, but it's a very real thing that's happened to a lot of players and teams.
Yep.
No, it's so real. It's so real. Like you have to get past that hump for sure.
Haha, hump. Nice. That's a good one.
Oh man, it's too funny. Man, gaming houses were so fucked on privacy too.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't actually have your own room, which most of them didn't.
Just
like
like
later.
every like few weeks, like somebody just like a random girl shows up, just like the fucking teammate introduced, "Hey, this is my friend. Just here to hang out."
Yeah, she's just visiting from across the country. I flew her out. Just, you know, we're just friends.
Just checking out the gaming house in my room specifically.
Leena wants to tell a story. I'm gonna fucking.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hold on. Lee, you want me to add you, Leena, or you want to just come over? Okay. How the fuck do I add? I'm gonna add you and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
No!
From the call.
God.
From the call.
Jeez, dude.
Jesus.
Do you want us to like mute or something? Like, am I gonna get in trouble for this?
From the call.
Alright, so your story actually just reminded me of a story that happened on TSM, which was so Locodoco would use the fact that we were the most popular team at the time to get girls, because it's like, oh, are you a fan, or are you a fan of like Wild Turtle? Like I can introduce you to them.
Oh God.
Would fucking come to, I think our gaming house was in Santa Monica at the time, and then this just random girl would show up at the house, and then I get a text from Soren, and Soren's like, Leena, I need you to come over to the house. There's a situation. I was like, what's the situation? He's like, can you just come over? So I go over, and then she's standing in the doorway. She's like, hi, can I come in? I'm Loco's friend. And I was like, oh my god. So he was just like pimping out his teammates, just trying to hit girls.
Did you also send like multiple players news?
Yes, I wasn't gonna say that part, but it was really, really awkward because this girl had sent her nudes to the DMs of 2 players on our team. So obviously the guys on the team was like,
Oh my god, that's
We don't want
horrible.
her here.
Who was it? Like, what was her name? What's her or like her Twitter?
I don't think she is on Twitter anymore.
Oh god, like where did she move to? Like, what social media? Just that's
She's
so
on
horrible.
Donald Trump's platform, bro. Good luck.
Holy shit. Shit's so good, man.
Dude,
Good fucking times, man.
those are the Wild West.
That's actually
days,
the
man.
memories that you keep from the pro days. Like, it's just so fucking troll.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%. Dude, you hear all these stories and like even back then you're like, damn, I wish I could like tell the world about this shit because the stories are so crazy and like like there's just so many that we can't say. Like
Yeah.
too fucked.
Wait, one of my first interactions with you, Meteos, was when you brought a girl in because I think you were locked out of your hotel room. So you asked Turtle if you could stay in our hotel room. And I remember waking up to the fire alarm at MLG Anaheim. It's 8 a.m. Then this girl, she's like super like bubbly in the morning. It's like 8 fucking a.m. She's like, "Hi, I'm Ashley," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Why you gotta out videos like that?
Why
What
you
the
gotta say a
fuck?
name?
What the fuck? And you literally said a real name.
The name is a part of the story.
True.
I think it was just a friend though. Like unironically, I think Ashley was just a friend.
Shit.
That's why she stayed overnight with you on the couch.
Just hanging out.
We're also gonna sleep.
Damn, bro. Like, it seems that back in the day, a lot of the pro players just made a lot of friends that happened to live quite far away. Nah, dude, it is.
It's okay. Meteos is grown up now.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, guys.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
Actually, 9 years probably.
Girls should like not DM me. They should go out of their way to not hit me up.
If you check Meteos' match history, those are ARAM's 5 stacked of just dudes.
That's with subscribers. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, for sure. They just happen to all be girls too.
I don't choose their summoner names. I don't really see gender. Like I just, League player's League player.
Hmm.